Hey kids, let's get ready to draw a rabbit that looks like it's zooming across the page. In this video, you'll see how stretching the legs and blowing the ears back can make your bunny look like it's running super fast. A few simple shape changes can turn a regular rabbit into one full of action and energy. Hi, my name's Kathy, and I've been teaching kids how to draw for over 20 years now. You know, my favorite thing to do is to show students that when you take things one step at a time, learning how to draw just might be easier than you think. The only supplies you need for this project are a sheet of drawing paper, a pencil, a thin black marker, and a few crayons. You may also find a link to a free step-by-step tutorial in the description below. As always, I like to start my drawings with center pencil guidelines on my paper. If you'd rather, you can also just fold your paper in half in both directions and make some creased lines to follow. The first thing to draw is a nice large oval for our rabbit's head. I'm going to make some marks to plan how wide and how tall it's going to be, then put my pencil on that top mark and draw a nice half oval shape on the left and a matching half oval on the right. Notice the right side does touch that center line. Now we can add a small circle for the nose. It's about the size of a pea. Then draw a brow line coming up from that on the right side and do the same kind of curved line on the left side. The mouth can be added with just a couple of U shapes like this. To draw the eyes, we can start with the larger circle, one on the right and one on the left. They're about the size of a quarter or so. When you're finished with those larger circles, then go back and add a smaller one inside both of them. To draw the back of the rabbit, put your pencil on the side of the head, make a little dip for the back, a rounded shape for the rear end, and then come down almost halfway to the bottom of the paper and pause for a moment. Continue the line to go down for the leg and then come back up and make it wider for the top of the leg. The belly line is added and draw it all the way to the left until you're kind of lined up underneath that nose. Now go down and come back up to draw one leg and wait for a moment. And do the same thing to draw the other leg. Go down and then come back up until you reach the head. To give our rabbit a little definition, let's add a curved line here for the chest. Next come the rabbit's ears. Let's start with one right at the top of the head. Draw it almost to the top of the paper and make it bend to the right, and then come back down. Add another ear to the right of that one. It should also lean to the right and go almost to the top of the paper and then come back down. Once you're happy with the outside shapes of your rabbit's ears, then go back and add inside shapes in both of them. Oh, and before we finish, we do need to add another back leg to our rabbit. The very last shape to add is a simple tail on the rabbit's bottom. Okay, it's on to the horizon line. In this case, we can make it kind of zigzagged so it looks like grass going all the way across. And whenever I have room, I like to add a couple of clouds and a sun in my sky because it always seems to lighten the picture up. Alright, now unless you'd like to add more details to your drawing, which you're welcome to do, it is time to get out that thin black marker and start tracing those lines so we can see them really well. And whenever I'm done tracing, I do like to go back and erase any pencil lines that I still see. It does make my drawing look so much neater. Now for the coloring, I do think that black marker is the best tool to fill in those eyes. Now rabbits do come in many different colors. I'm going to use a light brown and I'm pressing hard for the main part of the rabbit body. Then if you'd like the face and chest to kind of match, then use that same crayon and just press a little lighter so you get a lighter shade. I'm going to use a little pink for the nose and the inside of those ears. A bright green for the grass. Yellow, of course, for the sun. And a light blue for the sky. Do try to work slowly and carefully color in that background sky. I know it takes some extra time, but your rabbit will really stand out if you do. If you enjoyed this art lesson, then check out my website, Art Projects for Kids, where you'll find more fun animal tutorials like how to draw a bunny face and how to draw an Easter bunny. I hope you check them out too, and most of all, I hope you keep on drawing.